Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ryan Newman's Alltel Daytona 500 win Dodge from 2008. As always, take a quick look at the box. They gave this box the same box they were giving to all of the Daytona 500 50 years collection. If you remember, they released a bunch of older cars that won the race. They were pretty much all clean, but of course it had to end with the actual raced version from the 50th Daytona 500. It's a pretty nice box. You got a nice big picture Daytona in the background. Got a couple pictures of Ryan celebrating in Victory Lane. Daytona Beach, Florida, February 17th, 2008. Got Ryan Newman number 12 and Daytona 500, 50 years of the Great American Race, 2008. Down the side, you got 12, got Alltel, Ryan Newman. Got a picture of the car doing a burnout on the front stretch. Got Daytona 500, 50 years, Penske Racing. They made a total of 2,750 of these things. 2008 Platinum Series. Got the same stuff down the back of the box. Number 12, Alltel Action Platinum Series. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. But now let's get down to the car itself. Obviously, a very exciting and memorable Daytona 500 finish. Kurt Busch pushing his Penske teammate Ryan Newman across the finish line to win the Daytona 500 and finish 1-2. You know, if Brad didn't make a move this year, we honestly could have gotten another Penske 1-2 in the Daytona 500, but I digress. Anyways, this of course does come with a nice stat card. I did used to hate the size of these stat cards when they first did them because these ones are so big they barely even fit in a display case. Or they don't even fit in some display cases. I'm kind of glad they shrunk them down in later years. But got a picture of Kurt Newman passing the line. Got a picture of the car doing a burnout. Them celebrating in Victory Lane. There's all your stats if you want to see that. This is before they put any bio or anything. It's just white on the back of the card. But anyways, let's get down to the car itself. This is, of course, Ryan Newman's just primary Alltel Dodge from 2008. This was a unique paint scheme for 2008, but very similar to the 2007 design. Just a little bit different on the side. Which, this car was also used like Penske scallops use today. Like, this paint scheme they used for all the cars that year was this paint scheme. It was Kodak, it was Mavis, or Avis. There's another one on top of that one. Like, Penske's always been kind of using their base designs for all the different cars. I know everyone wants to cry about it nowadays, but this is definitely a really nice paint scheme. The blue on this car is a metallic blue. It is sparkly. That's really nice. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Alltel and Mobil 1. Got Dodge Charger number 12. Down the side, you got Alltel. Got Dodge dealers and Kodak. Got Avis in front of the rear wheel. On the C post, you have Kenwood, and on the B post, you have Dodge, PPG, Gillette Young Guns, Bosch, Snap-on, Mazak, and Jasper. Does have the 60th anniversary NASCAR logo on the A post right there. Has your regular contingencies and such up front. Worth pointing out that the confetti itself is metallic gold, like the real confetti. So if they can do that, why do they always not do that anymore? Because anytime there's a shiny chrome or metallic confetti nowadays, most of the time it just comes out flat on the diecast. So if they at some point had the technology to actually make the confetti metallic like that, I'm surprised they don't do it anymore. Must just cost too much. I don't know. Anyways, on the back of the car, you got Alltel.com, GoPenske.com, Charger, got number 12 and Gillette Young Guns in the rear taillights. On the deck lid, you got Daytona 500 champion 50 years. I really hate that. Okay, so they wanted to put the logo on the car, but that's not accurate to the raced version, and this is a raced version. If you really want that logo, put it on the underside of the hood or something. Because the raced version is supposed to be accurate to how it ran, and that was obviously not on the car. It was just a blank deck lid. Maybe it should have had a sponsor on the deck lid, because maybe they wouldn't have been able to replace it at that point, but do not add logos to race versions, please. Or if you're going to, just shove them on the other side of the hood or something that doesn't really affect the look of the car. That's definitely something that has always bothered me ever since this diecast came out years ago. But anyways, you got the same stuff down the other side. Take a look under the hood if it wants to open, which it does not. Damn, this hood really does not want to open. There we go. Jeez. See, it just says Alltel on the underside of the hood. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, the deck lid still opens back then. You got your typical fuel cell and such back there. Roof flaps, of course, do open. And there is the underside of the car if you want to see that. But anyways, now let's get down to the part everyone's waiting for, and that is the damage. This is a very, very clean raced version. There's not much damage to be had. You see it does have a lot of tape and stuff around the grills. It's kind of hard to see with the sparkly paint, but there is some dirt and rubber buildup on the front here. You can especially see it in the grill there. It's also got like hood pin tape that's nowhere near the hood pins. That one's not attached. That one's not attached. There isn't even one for that hood pin, and that one's almost attached. That one's closer. You see there's actually a mark of something on the roof right there in one of the pieces of confetti. Not entirely sure what that was during the race, but I said just a very, very clean race win. This is definitely not one of the ones you get for race win damage because, like I said, there's like barely anything. Back bumper is definitely a little marked up from getting pushed. You see the right rear tire just have some tire buildup, some rubber buildup around the wheel well right there. And that's about the epitome of detail you get on this entire car. Got some more of it on the right front right there. And that's about it as far as detail and race win goes. Like I said, this is definitely not a car you buy if you're only worried about like race win damage or anything. Just a cool car. Like I said, it was really cool that Ryan Newman was able to win a Daytona 500. Such a damn shame we didn't get to watch him win a second Daytona 500 in 2020. Like, I was so pulling for Ryan Newman to win that race. It's so terrible what happened. And then, like, this year, Joey Logano pushed him to the lead in the 2021 Daytona 500. He got to lead some laps, and then shortly afterwards, you had Christopher Bell cause the giant big one early on, and, of course, Newman got taken out. I really hope he could find some success. Like, I really hope that his Phoenix win a few years ago isn't his final win of his whole career. I really hope he can win at least one race with Roush, because he's still been around. Like, a couple weeks ago with the Bristol Dirt Race, he was running in, like, the top 5 for a good chunk of that race. Like, he still has talent, so hopefully we can get something out of him. If you want this diecast, it's obviously an older release. It is pretty hard to get. This is a very popular Daytona 500 win. There are 2 different versions of this car you can get. I mean, you can get this regular release version that's available in ARC and Elite, but there's also a mall exclusive promo version. I'm talking like mall this, not like in a mall, but it's a Gold Series release that only has a hood open. Basically the exact same car, but just like a cheaper promo version of the car, if you're into that. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to CircleBDiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you get free shipping on any order over $20. So go check that out if there's anything you're looking for. But I think I've pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Ryan Newman's Alltel Daytona 500 win Dodge from 2008. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.